Club leagues are here. Let's go. So yeah, club leagues are here. It's pretty awesome. So let's talk about how you can actually win them. So there are 3 battle days. I think it's like Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. It really doesn't matter what days they are. The game will tell you. But there are 3 of those days, and on those days, you get 4 attacks that you can use. And the goal on each day is to just get the most trophies, because that will determine how many points you get. And you want the most total points after those 3 days. So obviously, you're going to want to use all of your attacks. It's not like you would ever want to withhold attacks for any reason, although you might want to with the golden tickets, which I will get into later, of course. Everyone's been talking about the golden tickets. So you do want to use all your attacks, and you want to do them in a team with other members from your club on the Power League games, because you get 1 more trophy for each game that you play with team members, and you get 1 more trophy for each 2 tickets you spend if you play the Power League games. So if you just want trophies, just do all your games in teams with Power Leagues. That's it. And even just you and 1 other person from your club with another random counts as playing with people from your team. So you can just do that as well if you don't have anyone online. But if you do really like self-inflicted torture, you could just go in with randoms, and it's not too much of a hindrance because you're still getting a decent amount of trophies. It's a lot better than just not using your attack, that's for sure. And so the real strategy with winning club leagues comes in when you use your golden tickets, right? They're ridiculously cheap, so everyone's going to be buying a ton of these in every single league. But the question is, how do you allot them so that you can maximize your chances of winning? Because you only get 4 over the course of the entire league season, which is a week long. So you don't get 4 for each battle day, you get 4 over the entire week. And that means you need to choose when you want to use them. Now, in general, you want to wait as long as possible to use your golden tickets because you want more information, because more information you have about what the other clubs are doing and how good of a chance your club actually has to win on any you can make on should I use my golden tickets or should I save my precious 75 star points. Already in first place on any given battle day and you have a pretty strong lead, there's no need to use golden tickets at all because you're just going to get first place anyway unless some other team decides. Is kind of a good strategy, not gonna lie, but it is kind of hard to coordinate. But yeah, there are plenty of times when you don't want to use your golden tickets. Like I said, if you're in first or if the next club above you has a ton more trophies than you, and in that case, you would have to use a lot of golden tickets just to move up that 1 place, and that might not be worth it, unless it's the very last day, in which case you'll know if it'll be worth it or not because you'll see how many points the other clubs have collected throughout the week and how many points you need to come out on top at the very end. So you can do all those calculations on the last day, and so the golden tickets are the most valuable on the last battle day, so you definitely want to save as many as possible until the end. But if you are very close behind, like a 3rd or 2nd place on the first 2 battle days, it is a good idea to use golden tickets to bump your clan up and get those higher placements earlier in the week so you're not as pressured to get a super high placement on the very last battle day. Because worst case scenario, if you get stuck at those low placements the first 2 days, even getting a first on the last battle day might not get you the placement you're looking for. And most clubs are going to be looking for first or second because that's what lets you get promoted to the next league. And that's what dramatically increases your rewards. So you really want to focus on getting first or second overall in the club leagues. And so if you do that, it's important to also get pretty good placements on the first and second battle days. So using golden tickets there to get a couple extra placements is definitely worth it. Now that's just the strategy of if you're trying to win at all costs and trying to climb the club leagues, which is probably what most clubs are going to do. But then there's also the question of, is it actually worth it in terms of using these star points or gems for the progression and the extra club coins that you get from Club League? And in that situation, it still is largely worth it to buy the golden tickets because it's with star points, and star points are super cheap and you can't really use them for progression in the game except for the offers that come in every 2 weeks in the shop that lets you buy 1 mega box for 1,500 star points or 1 big box for 500 star points. Now, 1,500 star points for mega box, that corresponds to 5 weeks of buying all 4 golden tickets for yourself. So now if you do that and everyone else in the club does that, that's 600 games in total that you'll be getting with those 1,500 star points per person. And I don't know if these prices in the club shop are accurate, but if you can buy 400 power points with only 240 club coins, then getting those 600 extra games is probably going to bump you up placements in different spots and overall net you an extra 240 club coins if you're at the higher leagues. Now at the lower leagues, the difference between placements is only 5 or 6 club coins. And so while those extra games and using those golden tickets will probably bump you up several placements, overall, it might not get you exactly those 240 club coins, which is about equal to 1 megabox, or even a bit over. 400 star points is a bit more than what you get from 1 megabox. But I won't go in too hard on that because I think these numbers might change by the time it comes out anyway, and I'm not about to just say some random useless math that may become irrelevant within the next week. But either way, this is just another way you can use your star points for progression, right? It's not like you absolutely can't buy those star point offers in the shop for the boxes, because you can. You can just buy those and buy the golden tickets as well, and you'll still have star points left over and accruing over time that you can use to spend on skins, because you're getting thousands and thousands of star points every season. That's the whole reason why they added Power League, was to get more star points into the economy so people would have enough for what they were planning with these star point based golden tickets. So if you're focused solely on progression, I would say keep buying those end of season rewards, but also keep buying your 4 golden tickets every time, unless you absolutely don't need the golden tickets for your club. Because in the first few seasons, that might actually happen, because you're basically being matched against random clubs. Some of them might be just completely inactive or just be really, really bad. And so even with just your normal attacks, your club might be able to really easily come out on top. And so there's no reason to waste star points if you're very much in the lead on every single battle day. And so you can even save some star points for the first few seasons. But once you get up and the competition starts getting better, then you do want to use your golden tickets pretty much every season, because that's where the strategy lies in these club leagues. Otherwise, it would just be the same old playing a bunch of Brawl Stars games, and that doesn't really add too much new depth to the game. So in conclusion, with golden tickets, I recommend buying them immediately every single season unless you really don't need to. The absolute best time to use them is when you think you're going to be able to push your club up into first or second place to get promoted to a new league. Times when it's okay to buy them are when you think you're just going to be bumped up a couple placements overall in the rankings to get a couple extra club coins, and the times where it really doesn't matter if you use them are when you're pretty much in a commanding lead, or if the clan right above you is very far in front of you. And if you want to use your star points for buying skins and not spend them on the club, all more power to you. But just keep in mind that if you buy the star point skins now, by the time you buy all the skins, then eventually you'll start building up star points and have nothing to spend them on. Whereas if you start buying the golden tickets now, you'll still be able to buy all the skins down the road. You'll just have spent more star points on helping your club. And in total, that means you're going to have spent more star points. And so that means you won't have those useless star points sitting around by the time you get all the skins. So even if you do want the skins, I would recommend buying the golden tickets. I think it's just better in terms of progression overall. The gem offer is kind of a scam. 15 gems does feel like a lot for 4 tickets, but the star point offer is super cheap. So spend those 300 star points every season. I think it's super worth it. And with that strategy, hopefully it'll help you win club leagues most of the time. Because at the top level, everyone's going to be using all of their golden tickets, of course. But the real difference between clubs is going to be how they use their golden tickets and on what days they use them. That's going to be the difference between which clubs make it and which clubs don't. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this update. Can't wait to make more videos on it. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. I'll see you guys later.